Well, welcome back. The high-flying musical that has been thrilling audiences for ages for close to 70 years is now being brought back to life in a new adaptation, and you can catch it at the Walton Arts Center. And we have Cody here joining us to tell us all about the show. Welcome.
Hello, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. Absolutely. So can you just start by telling us about the show?
Yes, well, you already said it. Peter Pan the musical has been gracing stages for the last 70 years. It was written for Mary Martin, and we are doing that version, but we're doing a very updated version.
Okay.
Yes, our book has been updated by a native playwright, Larissa Fasthorse, who just had a play on Broadway. She's the first native woman to have a play on Broadway, which was the Thanksgiving play recently. And yeah, she's updated the book. She's changed Tiger Lily's tribe completely, so they're now part of the magic of Neverland, which has been helpful to a lot of indigenous communities that have been seeing the show.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's incredible.
It's a lot of fun.
Now, you play a couple of characters in this show.
I do, yes,
okay,
yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so I start the show as Mr. Darling, and then, but most of my show is as Captain Hook.
Right.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
the villain that we all know and love.
Yeah,
100%. What is that like to bring that super iconic character to life?
Well, this is my third time bringing a character that a lot of people have previous expectations of to life. And yeah, previously I was Willy Wonka, and then Buddy the Elf, and now Captain Hook. And also, this isn't the first time I've played Captain Hook, so it's just another fun little fact. But yeah, so I wanted to make it just a little bit different from every other version that you've seen, and I'm not going to say anything more about that, so just come see the show.
That's why you need to get tickets.
Yeah.
Exciting.
So having been in all those tours, have you been to Northwest Arkansas before?
I've actually been to Fayetteville before. This is my
Yeah.
second time here, and I love it here. And I have a really good friend who's from here who has recommended all of the things, all of the
good.
restaurants.
I'm
And
glad
yeah,
you're getting
yeah.
all the
Oh,
recommendations.
yes,
Them,
yes.
Those eating places, that's important.
Yes, and
Yes.
everything is great. She was right about
Yeah.
everything.
Good.
I love that.
Yeah.
So every night you get to see this show, either from the wings or you're on the stage. Is there a moment that you're looking forward to? Maybe it's something you get to perform, or maybe you're seeing your co-stars out there giving it their all.
I love I love how into it the audience gets, specifically when I don't want to give anything away, but I love how into it the audience gets. But my favorite part to watch every single night is something that the audience does not get to see, and that is we have a lot of technical people working backstage.
Sure, you have to.
That cheer
Yes.
applause to all the technical people working backstage. And they have this epic scene change from Neverland to the Jolly Roger, and that happens behind a curtain, and I love watching that.
Yeah, I bet that's exciting. A lot of frenetic energy, a lot of like moving around, which is something you're bringing out that the audience doesn't get to see. All the choreography from the technicians that happen backstage.
Yes.
Which I'm imagining for something like this, where you've
my
got
gosh.
flying characters and you've probably got
and
just
fighting, and
swashbuckling.
choreography, all kinds of things.
Oh, man.
How
Insane.
fun.
And we have some crew that travels with us, but then we also have local crew everywhere. And they're all doing a great job.
Speaking of that, your sword fighting, did that take a lot for you to kind of learn the craft?
Well, yes and no. I've done a lot of sword fighting before in my years of playing pirates professionally, and so this was just an extension of that. But it was great to work with Sordelay Inc., who did all the fight choreography, and we also have an amazing fight captain, Bailey Frankenberg, who just takes charge and is super awesome.
Yes. Now, the show opened last night, is that right?
Yes, it opened in Fayetteville last
Yes,
night.
it opened in Fayetteville last night. And it goes through the weekend here in Northwest Arkansas. You can get your tickets right now. Walton Arts Center has tickets for grabs. I think a few tickets still remaining. But this tour extends for you. You were just saying when you leave here, you're going to continue performing as this character until when?
Yes, we're going to keep going for a while. I believe a lot of people are going until June. This show is going all over the country.
Wow.
Yeah.
And yeah, so definitely come see it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Well, I can't wait to see you. I'll be out there
Yes.
tonight. I know Mac's going to see it this weekend
this
too.
weekend. Very excited.
Yeah, we're all excited.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
for
for having
joining
me.
us. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.